Alright, you guys, so what we're going to do today is simplifying by factoring. It's a little different from the last two we did. What the first thing you guys, most students do wrong is they want to cross these out. Okay, we cannot. Okay, we only could cross them out as if they were in parentheses and they were exactly the same. And this is not exactly the same. So this is plus 7x minus 8 and this is minus 7x plus 6. So don't cross those out. You cannot do that. So what you're going to have to do is, for the top part, x squared plus 7x minus 8, we're going to be going back to what we did before we went off, where a is 1, b is 7, c is negative 8, and do the x. So remember the top is 8 times c, which would be negative 8. The bottom is b, which is 7, and what multiplies to 8, negative 8, and does 7. And you should get 8 and negative 1. And then for the problems I gave you guys, there is no, I don't think you have to divide. But just remember, if you divide by this number here, divide by 1, nothing happens. So this really becomes, so the top really becomes x plus 8, x minus 1. Now we'll do the same thing for the bottom. X squared minus 7x plus 6. A is 1, B is negative 7, C is 6. We have 6, negative 7. And in this case, we will have negative 6 minus 1. Okay? So x minus 6, x minus 1. Now, if done correctly, there should be something exactly the same on top and bottom. And now if you notice, I have x minus 1, x minus 1. I can cross those out. So now what's left will be my answer. So my answer will be x plus 8 over x minus 6. And that's it. So let's do number 2. P squared minus 5p minus 24. A is 1. B is negative 5. C is negative 24. Negative 24, negative 5. Okay. In case you guys forgot it, here's the multiplication chart. And we're looking for what? Negative 24. And since this is negative, it means we're subtracting. Oops. So over here. So let's see, 24. Told you guys start off with the 2's. Here's 24. 12 minus 2 is 10. So that's not it. Or let's go to 3's. 24. 8 minus 3. That's 5. Good. So 8 and 3. Now the question was, is it 8 minus 3 or is it 3 minus 8? This is 5. This is negative 5. We're looking for negative 5, so that gets the negative. So the top becomes p minus 8, p plus 3. Now let's do the bottom. P squared minus 13p plus 40. A is 1. B is negative 13. C is 40. We have 40 and negative 13. Okay, so since this is positive, we're adding. Back to my multiplication chart. I'm looking for 40. Here we go. 20 plus 2 is 22. The 3's has no 40's. The 4, let's see. 10 plus 4 is 14. About the 5's. 8 plus 5 is 13. That's what we're looking for. 8 and 5. They're both negative. So again, I can tell I did this right because see how these will be the same? So like I said, one of them should be the same. If you get different things, then you did something wrong. P minus 8, P minus 5. Cross those out. So our answer for this one is P plus 3. and p minus 5. And that is all you have to do. Okay? Alright, if you have any questions, send me a message.